The internet is a vast wasteland of limitless stupidity, in which easily bored and not very bright users, constantly in search of fresh meat, constantly in search of new main characters, find ways to be outraged, ways to take umbrage when they don't know the full context behind a post, when they don't actually understand the joke behind a post. Case in point, yours truly woke up this morning and I learned that I was the main character on Threads. Yes, that's right. What did I do, you may ask? Well, I'm going to tell you. Yesterday, I was on my way to meet someone, and I saw a woman sitting in a protected position, and I asked if I could take her photo. She said yes, provided you crop out my face, and I did. Showed her the photo, put it up onto Threads, and said, we need, this is the female equivalent to manspreading. Manspreading being the practice of men spreading their legs and occupying two seats. And we need a new term for this. I've seen an uptick in this. The idea here was to show the irony of how men and women sit on the subway. Women obviously sit with a more protective position. Men take up space. That was the joke. Now, granted, I obviously didn't convey it properly because I woke up this morning and everybody was upset. People were demanding, why haven't you responded? While I was asleep. Yeah, I'm sorry. I usually sleep at 4 in the morning, but whatever. But even when you explain the context, even when you explain what you intended to say, this is not enough for the red meat eating bored crowd. Again, they will never ever take any major stand in their life. They are just looking for anyone to hate on. So I have uninstalled Threads, and I don't think I'll be returning to Threads anytime soon. I have better things to do than to deal with fucking morons and idiots who instantly want to assume the worst, and who, when you explain to them the context of how you took the fucking photo and what you were intending to say, get even more upset. You know? There's no fucking winning with these people. There were people in the comments saying, I don't understand, he seems to be a feminist, why is he taking this? It had already been framed with me as apparently evil incarnate because I took a picture of a woman cropping out her face. You don't know anything behind the circumstances of that. You automatically assume the worst about me. You know? I'm happy to learn, and honestly, I'm happy to revise my phrasing in the future. You know, that's obviously where I failed, but I'm going to let that post stand because I don't believe in bending to a fucking crowd. You fucking idiots, not you, but like the people on Threads who were the fucking idiots, are just absolutely looking for any kind of fucking person to hate on. And when you get bored with me, you'll find another one, and you'll find another one. Why not put a lot of that energy into fighting fascism? Why not put that energy into creating something or making something, as I am going to do today, because I've got a script to revise. It is so utterly ridiculous that people spend a lot of their time doing this.